welcome back to the channel. Now I'm out trying to make a better video how to change the shock absorber or spring tower, what do you call it, English American. I have changed on one side. This was on the right side, right hand, and it was a lot of problems. The video was not good, so but I'm going to change on the other side also. But then I hope I can make you guys a better video, because yeah, a lot of things was I think this spring and things had to be the ordinary one that's come from new with the car gone 310,000 kilometers soon now. So we just have to start. Of course we have to open, because we have to take off 3 bolts in the top. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. As I remember from the other side, this should be 14 millimeters. So I just have to check that, because those was locked like crazy on the other side. And also, yeah, I think they're going to be the same here. Everything was locked like crazy. Yeah. Then I had loosened them off. Now I just have to jack up the car. I have to wait, because it's something more. It happened something on the other side that I'm going to put in a video parts from in this video further out. What happened? I also have to change some more parts that I'm waiting for. That was shipped in this morning. I'll hopefully come in 2-3 days, that I had to go in on change too. So this was making a lot more problem than I was hoping. So putting the wheel under, so if thing drops on the wheel. Finish with it. I like to put some screws in some cups right away. Now I'm gonna have to go and get some oil and put in all the places I need to screw out to get things out safely. And after that I take just a little break to see that the oil start working, change clothes and start trying to get loose screws in here. Yeah. Here it should normally be 17 millimeter and 6 millimeter Braco. Here is a 10 millimeter that have to go up to loosen this, and a 12 millimeter here that's loosen this bracket and the bracket for the brake system. There's some plastic thing here that's just take out. So I'm just starting here now. On the other car I get some problem. On the other side, sorry, not the other car. On the other side, the ring around here was slipping off because the drive shaft was coming out too much when I opened it. So I see someone taking up the steering knuckle, Some don't do anything, and some will take off the axle hub, so take out here so it don't drag out back there. Yeah, I just have to start with the other one and I'll see. Someone is putting things around here to hold it back. 2mm supposed to be up here. That come out right easy. Luckily, trying to spool. Yeah, I just have to see. I was using the hammer, the big machine, to take that one on. I'll just have to see adapter to get it on. This 12mm here was sitting very hard, but I had 12mm with a big part to use on the big sucker. And then I just dragged it out right away. Yeah. Now, you see, get off the brake pipe and get off this part, and we have it off loose up here. Yep. Difficult to see, but here we have a plastic bracket, need to get out, and then this 22mm hold with one, and then we have 17 and 6 up here. Up here. And put things like this together, you're supposed to put on some grease or something so it don't start rusting right away. On this car, I haven't done. On the other side, I put on a machine to take off here, and then I completely ruined the one in the back, I think. But it was also ruined on here, so I have to change this arm on the other side at least. This one seems to not be ruined yet, so maybe I put on a 17mm. I'll try to be a little bit more careful on this side. Problem here, of course. Just go around on the other side. In the end, I managed to get the welder gripper to catch on here enough so I get the screw out, but I have to change it. It's bad. But up and down and down, it's going to be the same problem, I think. So maybe I just get in a cutter and cut it off. New parts was sent from Oslo, the main capital, today in the morning. So just cut off the shit and get put on new one on both sides. The other side was ruined. Yeah, then I get rid of that shit. Then loosen off everything here. see if I get the 22mm to start taking here. Take one 22mm on the other side to keep it steady. Loose. What I had problem with on the other side was this whole system was jumping off too much. So I couldn't get, it's dragged out, the one in here. I can't have the same problem again. I drag up there. I just have to try to secure this in some way. Now you shouldn't be able to drop off too much. I have to get out this. Screws. Now I'm hanging up in this. Hopefully not too much. Hanging back here. See, this one is. Ah. Yeah. Now we have to go on the top and open the 3 bolts up there. One bolt, or nut, sorry, is longer than the other ones. Different type. One of the places here, yeah, see, it's a little different. The one out here. There. That went much better than on the other side. Other side I get the problem. Yeah, that's good. I'm just picking up the other leg. Yeah. Sorry, I have to do it so far away. Completely new legs, new springs, new everything. Yeah. I have to try to get it up. Yeah, I managed to get it to get the screws to start entering and put back the screws that was in there before, or the with the bolts, not bolts. Yeah. Oh, sorry, my English is sometimes just dying. Supposed to be tightened to a certain stiffness here, Newton meters, and I have to do that after. At least the bolts are back, and I haven't dropped out back yet. There. See where the light did go. Now I have to try to enter something in here. And I'm far too high because of what I have under here. Somewhere I have a screwdriver. There. I have to get myself some copper grease. I don't want to put in screws without having on copper grease. Put on copper grease on all the screws I can. Not that I need so incredibly much, but I get one more bolt going through. Yeah. Luckily, I got them too. And the one over here is also supposed to talk to around 300 or something. So I'm just doing like the rest of the people do, using the machine. There. Those bolts back and just put on this plastic bracket again. And then I have to put in the 12mm to get this screw to start entering. 12mm. The same up here. You have to get it to go into a hole here, support hole, and up to a 10mm. Sorry about this. Camera angles are going to be sucking. There. Yeah, a new day. I have to take these things over more days because of my back. But now I'm going to get some tools. I'm waiting for some parts that's coming to post today. So now we're just going to check up the moment, the Newton meters on the top of the shock absorber towers, struts. Just taking off so we can, because I have put on new shock towers, struts, complete struts. Now I just have to find how much you should put on Newton meters. I put on here because the car is on the wheel and it should be on the wheel before I put on the right amount. So I'm just shaking up that and we put in that. Yeah, I found that it's supposed to be 84.5. So I got a new 3 screws, 14mm, 84.5 Newton. I have there. Finish there. This side I haven't put on hard yet. Take it piece by piece. Because my stabilization linkage was very bad on the other side, so I just cut it off in the lower part. I have to check on this side, it's ruined, so it needs to be off, and I have ordered a new one. It's coming in the post today, they say. So I'm just jacking up the car and get rid of the old shit. Yeah, new shock absorbers. The 12mm here is locked up, 10mm here is locked up. Here, I was on the other side, I was showing a little wrong. The brake pipe part is on the outside, on the whole the thing is in the inside on the same screw. No, this one is ruined and this one on the top is ruined. So I'm waiting for new linkage arm on this side and the other side because it was ruined. So now just see if I can get it up here and just cut it off down there. Get rid of it. Yeah, linkage arm is off. Of course it have to start raining. Yeah, the rain has stopped. And I've been to the post office getting parts. Yeah, seems to be right. Then I just have to pick up my tools again and stop. I need to go up a little with the suspension. I can just start putting on the horn behind here. Hopefully it's still is 17, because I have seen many times it's not, and here it's not, it's bigger. Yeah, the new parts I got have some differences. It's not 17 millimeter like the other one. It's 19 outside. And 5 millimeter in the umbraco in the center. So now I'm just putting in the new. This is not coming up right, so I put a jack up right under here. Hopefully I can take it up a few centimeters. Now I got it in. And of course, the one down there I forgot to put on copper grease. Let's do that up here. The really interesting thing now will be putting down this car, move away the ramps behind it, out driving it and see how it's working. Yeah, then I take it down to 120 Newton meters. That's supposed to be right on aluminium rims, so that should be okay. Now I just have to move away another car and out testing it and see if the noise are gone. Yeah, then I'm been out test driving the RX450h, my wife's car. Yeah, now completely new struts, we call it as to see at the box. Monroe struts, springs, shock absorbers, all the rubber parts, all the topping. Yeah, completely new leg, and also the arms for the sometimes my English is very bad, sorry. Stabilization linkage arms. It was, yeah, some was very short. Maybe I was a little too hard with it too. At least it was rusted up on things in some of the screws. I couldn't get it out with them, so I just cut them out. But a new yeah, so out driving it now, and all the sounds that we had in the front suspension is gone. I have some in the back and in the handbrake, but that we have to do. So at least finally, with my old back pains and everything, I managed to fix it myself. Got the parts very cheap in Rockauto in USA. The transport and Norwegian taxes was just as much as the parts. So, but I'm not sure even if I'm going to try to take care of some of the rubber parts up here. Maybe I can save and put the lemon acid, the rubber parts down, and the springs. The shock absorbers are shot, the mounting plate on top is shot. So I have bought a tool to crush the springs together, so maybe I just pick it apart and save the springs. They have been sagging. So, but at least if I have some problem on one car like this later, I can fix it. Yeah, thank you. Please put a like on the video. Please start subscribing to the channel and put a comment. Thank you.